Welcome to the Portraits Whisper, where our guest storytellers are portraits, paintings, and artworks. Here, every canvas breathes and every brushstroke hides a story waiting to be told. Tonight's whisper is from our guest, Girl with Death Mask, also known as Niña con Máscara de la Calavera, an evocative oil painting from Frida Kahlo, created in 1938, possibly as a self-portrait at a younger age. Wearing a traditional Mexican skull mask from the Dia de los Muertos festival, holding a marigold and standing near a protective tiger mask. She plays alone, yet the dead and the jaguar are always watching. I am Kahlo's canvas, and I remember the child who stood here in her pink dress, defiant under a sky of indifference. Come with me now to a place of hard sun and little rain, a place where death is not a final terrifying stranger, but a constant companion, familiar and decorated with flowers. I am a small canvas, but I hold a world. I am Frida's girl with death mask. As you enter me, do not be fooled by the bright pink of her dress. That is the color of defiance, a splash of life against the cracked, thirsty earth. The sky above her is a flat, indifferent gray, offering no comfort, no promise of rain. This is not a place for easy games. This is a place for rituals. Her face is hidden, but I know her. I know the stern set of her little mouth and the ancient wisdom in her dark eyes. You see her standing alone, and you read the title, She Plays Alone. Frida was ever clever with her words. She knew the truth is often the opposite of what is said. This little girl is the least alone person you have ever seen. Look at her hands. In her right, she holds a marigold, the cempasúchil, the flower that guides the spirits of the dead. In her left, she holds the reason for the flower, a skull mask. You think she is the one who will wear the mask, a child playing dress-up for Dia de Muertos. No, you have it backwards. The mask is not for her. The mask is her playmate. The mask has a name, though you cannot hear it at first. Itzel, and she was the sister who lived only in the quiet spaces of Frida's heart, a breath that was never drawn, a shadow that followed her everywhere, a ghost not of a life that was, but of a life that should have been. When you are a child as lonely as this one, you learn that the unseen world is often more populated than the one you can touch. And so, they play. The girl holds up the mask, Itzel's face, and speaks to it. She tells her about the day, about the ants marching on the cracked earth, about the way the sun warms her shoulders. The marigold is her offering, its scent a bridge between their two worlds, a way for Itzel to smell the living earth. Ah, but there is another player in this game. Look at her feet. That is no toy. That jaguar mask lying in the dust, that is the other kind of spirit, the one that is not a gentle memory. The jaguar is the spirit of this harsh land, of the sudden night, of the hunger that prowls in the wilderness of the heart. It is old and powerful, and it is jealous. It wants the little girl for itself. It wants her to forget the gentle ghost of Itzel and play a wilder, more dangerous game. Every day the girl comes here to play. Every day the jaguar is waiting. But she is Frida's child, forged in pain and resilience. She ignores the jaguar. She lays it flat on the ground, a declaration of its powerlessness over her. Today, her love for her sister is stronger. Today, the memory of what should have been is more real than the ancient hunger at her feet. I hold this moment, not a game of make-believe, but a battle of spirits fought with a flower and an act of remembrance. She is not playing alone. She is standing between two worlds, holding the face of the sister she loves, while firmly planting her foot on the neck of the demon she refuses to fear. The victory is quiet, and it is absolute. At least, for today. Tomorrow, the jaguar will wait again. But today, love has sharper teeth than death. You have been listening to The Portraits Whisper on Storylink Radio, where every canvas has a story to tell. Be sure to subscribe and listen for our next guest, for the gallery never sleeps, and another canvas is already waiting to whisper.